What's up, guys? Today we're playing Mercenaries Saga Chronicles. This is out on the Nintendo Switch tomorrow. That's February 8th. So I figured we'd take an earlier look at it after they sent a copy over for me to check out. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Mercenaries Saga, well, they had 3 of them all together, but only 2 of them have really been released in English in the US or on any of these systems that we currently play on. For example, the second and third one, which are down here, the Order of the Silver Eagle, Grey Wolves of War, have been released on the Nintendo 3DS. It's been out since 2015, then 2016. Now, what they've done here is essentially put all 3 of them, that includes the first one, which is the Will of the White Lions, for the first time in English, as a compilation on the Nintendo Switch. They had to do a few other things to make sure it was fine across the board, like they had to add like 16:9 support for the Switch, but overall, it works well. And here's the thing, it's $15. You can pre-order it and you'll get it for $13.49 currently on the shops. They actually added this little benefit to I guess get it earlier. What we're going to do today is we're going to look at the first one. Now, I went into the 3rd chapter right now, so I'm not super far in to spoil it or anything for you guys, but we're going to jump in here and check out the 1st chapter a bit and play a little bit of it so you can see how it plays and what it's like. All right, so here we are at the screen where you have your entire, well, your group of characters set up, and you're going to notice a few things about this game as we play through it. It's very similar to things like Final Fantasy Tactics or Tactics Ogre, for example. If you played any of those, you're going to kind of play this and be like, oh, this feels just like those games, which is good for people who enjoy these types of games. It also gives you, of course, 3 different games in one for $15. Seems like a pretty good deal overall, especially if you're really into these strategy RPG style games. So we're going to play a battle, but first we're going to take a look a bit at your characters and what you can do to kind of customize them. So if you've played Final Fantasy Tactics, you know one of the big things is you have like a job system where you give different characters different jobs that will affect their attacks, their roles in battle. They kind of have that here as well, except you unlock them as you level up. Here's a good example here. This is Leon, who's currently a fighter. If you go into their class system, you'll see that they have almost like a tree that works down as you go. So at level 10 or higher, I will have 2 different ones unlocked. Down from there, you have level 20, and you could do some different things down there, including a special that is a class change item. So there's a lot to level up for. Level 20 appears to give you your best classes, I guess, down there with advance. And you have a few different types beyond Leon here as a fighter. You have, for example, Claudia, who is an archer. And of course, archers will get their own classes as they go up as well. And they all have different stats. Here's another fighter, Muller, and then you have your nun who heals for me and everything, and then a thief. So a bunch of different classes to level up towards. You do level up in the game in real time. So that is something that happens while you're playing. You know, so there's a skill tree here, well, at least a skill chart, I'd say, that you put SP into, and that will give you, of course, better abilities in the game when you're playing. So, for example, the passive for the fighter is to increase his strength. I'm going to dump half of my SP into this just to make his strength a little better. It'll go from 3 to 5. So I just dumped that into that. And then you also have things like Throw Stone, which is, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's a good way for him to at least get some range on people. And if someone's like, you know, low in HP, that can finish them off sometimes, but it's a good way to get a quick little shot in before you charge in. So I'm actually going to build up Feint and Rapid Attack some, because I had good success with Rapid Attack. First aid, of course, heals you, so I'm going to throw one into that too, another to Feint, and then we'll do another one into Feint as well. And then I'll throw one in the first aid just in case. And so you also have an ability where you can pretty much wipe this with your reset orb there. And that'll let you basically go back through and do all that. So you can, that's more so when you get further down, I believe, and you get newer classes. So you want to probably do that. Of course, you have equipment and everything. You can buy new equipment in the store or the shop here. And you get, of course, gold as you go through. So I could, for example, buy a long blade. I already have one on there. Hand axes, leather gloves, of course, will add to your defense. So overall, I don't know if I need anything right now, actually, because this is all pretty basic stuff here. They do have like helmets and stuff that might help. See, I have most of that. There's robe, yeah. So we're just gonna go ahead and actually, accessories look like they could help some. So there's a bracelet. I actually ended up getting a bracelet that would actually add to my attack. So we're gonna get 2 of those, and then that'll at least hopefully help a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and equip those, and we'll jump into the story after that. Let me just throw these on there real quick. So I know I have 3 bracelets now, which we'll just add one to him, add one to the archer, and then add one to our other fighter. Very good. All right. So let's go ahead and start a story battle here, and this is going to work through the story some. I'm still pretty early on, so this shouldn't hopefully spoil anything, and I'm going to go ahead and just skip some of this just in case some of you guys want to experience it for yourselves. So I'm going to fast forward through a lot of this so we can get into battle, and you guys can see how exactly the battle system and everything works. Okay, so we're starting our battle here. You're going to notice right away that the visuals aren't like amazing. They kind of remind me still more so of like Super Nintendo or even PS1 with Final Fantasy Tactics, even Game Boy Advance, I guess you could say. But it's not designed to be like a super, like just a graphically impressive game. They're definitely more going towards like the 16 or 32-bit era here. But we're gonna just kind of drop in, whoa, Mira's level 7, we're gonna use her, definitely. We'll drop Leon in there, and you kind of, when you first start up, you drop your characters in different places, kind of like what you do with, think of like with any of them really, but I remember doing this with the Sky recently, for example, but in games like Tactics, like Final Fantasy Tactics stuff, you would do this, you would kind of put your characters down in certain spots where you wanted them. We're definitely going to use her because she probably hits really hard. We'll drop in, we need Julia. I put her the wrong way. That's fine. He's a wizard. We're going to use him. Wizards tend to be very, very powerful in a lot of these strategy games because generally they have like area effect. I don't know if these guys have area effects. I kind of want to use Bastion because he can at least look around for treasure while we're all kind of fighting. So we'll see how this all goes. So player phase, it's our turn right away. I actually have quite a few people around me. We have 8 people that we have to go take out, and there's only 6 of us. So we have to pretty much group up on a lot of people. She's actually a nun, which will work. So we're gonna, let's see, because we have our other nun over here. So we have healing on both sides. Might be a little much. Might not need that much healing. But what we're going to do is we'll actually go after this guy over here because he's actually an archer, and I don't like archers because they can do a lot to mess you up. So we're going to go after this guy right away. I can't use any of my skills. My MP is too low right now. Your MP recharges as you play through. So we're just going to hit him straight up with a nice attack, 22 damage, and he levels up. You do level up in real time from what I can tell. Every time you get to 100 experience, you just level up to the next one. Now, I am playing on normal difficulty, so my HP does not refill, my MP does not, nothing refills when you level up. You pick the easy, which I think is the default. Everything will kind of level up as you go. Like when you level up, everything will just kind of reset across the board. So you can go either way, it doesn't really matter. I wanted to, I guess, to be a little harder since I generally play tactics-based games quite a bit. Actually, I don't want to put him up there. We're gonna actually go over here and see what this wizard can do. Actually, let's check to see how much, how far his stuff goes. So he has Fireball, Airblade. Doesn't go that far. Airblade goes a little farther. Okay. He actually has Poison. See, Poison's very good in this game. It actually does pretty good damage. There's another wizard over there. So we're actually gonna go right for that wizard. I don't want there to be wizards that can hurt me. So we're gonna go after him right away. 32 damage. That should do pretty well. And I'll actually, what I'll probably do here is I'll take the nun I have here and cast Protection on him so that he can take some hits. Because mage's defenses tend to not be that good right away. So we're gonna cast that on him to raise his magic defense and his regular defense. And I guess we'll have the thief. See, I like to have the thief kind of just run around and just get all the chests. But in this case, I'll actually have him attack. So we're outnumbered right now, so we at least need to do some damage. Countering is automatic. Wow, he actually will not do much damage at all. That probably is not the best strategy. So countering is automatic in this game. You will counter pretty much always, which is interesting. Because I thought it would be a little different. Actually going to have him go after that treasure chest, because he's not going to do much damage over there. Wait. But you counter automatically. If you're close enough and you're within reason to do it, you will counter and do some damage. So usually in certain games you have to at least have counter as a skill. In this case, everybody that's like has a melee weapon seems to be able to counter. So we're gonna push up a bit here. She actually has protection as well. Protection. Cast that on our archer because I like archers in this game. They're actually pretty strong. And we'll actually move her up just enough so she can actually take a nice little shot at him. 15 damage. I don't think her poison arrow can. Nah, I can't even use it anyway. We'll just have her take a nice little shot at him. Boom, 15. Okay, so that should do it there. The enemy phase will now start. They'll attack. And you can kind of see, like I said, it's very similar to what you may have played with something like Final Fantasy Tactics or Tactics Ogre. Those are some of the ones that they said that they pulled pretty much immediate inspiration from. So we're going to continue playing here and see how much of this we can work through. It's going to be a little bit of a slower gameplay, obviously, as we're seeing here, but we'll keep working through it and see what we can get. We pretty much want to always go after, I guess, usually their healers. The healers give you all kinds of trouble, so I always go after them right away. So we'll get rid of that. They actually just healed earlier, so we'll get rid of him. So we got rid of one of their characters already, which was one of their healers. The other healer's down here. Looks to be Ted. I'm going to have to take Ted out. So he actually healed a minute ago. Actually, no, it was... The other thing I noticed about this, you can't rotate the map from what I can tell. Maybe I'm missing it. I've been trying for a while. I haven't been able to rotate the map. You would do that in Final Fantasy Tactics stuff. You'd actually rotate the map around. But we have, I think, yeah, it was this guy, the little archer guy behind him. We're going to get rid of him. He actually healed. And that's not good, because healers can really mess you up in this game. So we're going to try to work against him. 66 damage. Man, you can get so close taking him out. Look at that. Jeez. Oh, man. So we're going to have to heal, I guess, here. So we'll heal him up. And then I still have my thief. I don't know if my thief can get to him. He might be able to get down there and actually take him out. Nah, he's close, though. I don't know if he has throw stone, does he? He does not. All right. So that's fine. I guess I'll just have him go get this treasure chest, because it's kind of what I have the thief do a lot. He also steal, but get the treasure chest. Dowsing stone. Cool. That was something I needed in the other one. I'm actually going to have him retreat a bit, mostly because I need to get him back to where he can be healed, since these people might actually, I don't know, let's see how much damage he can do here. That's the other thing, you can kind of press B and back up a lot if you end up getting into some trouble. So in this case, we can do 47 damage to him, which won't quite wipe him, but it'll be very, very close. And I'm tempted to do it just so we can actually that will wipe him, I'm sorry. That will take him out. I was reading the wrong one. There we go. So he's gone. Dowsing stone again, nice. So we got rid of 2 of their characters in that turn, almost a third down there actually. So we did some damage to him, which is good. So the archer can still, that's funny, you actually level up, you actually get experience from countering in this game. That's very interesting. So he's actually taking some damage down there too. I'm probably gonna have to back him up. Ooh, that actually might hurt. That's strong blow level 2. Oh, no. He actually did more damage on the counter attack. That did some damage, okay. They're going after him, man, jeez. Throw knife, he can throw knives. That's cool. So he's in some pain right now, but the good news is I know I can take him out this turn, down there at the bottom. And, because the thief can go down there and kind of just stab him, pretty much. Because he only has two health left. So we'll just take him out real quick that way. He's gone, and then we need to work against this guy, 39. I think we could take him out with, let me see, we have to heal him, but I think we can take him out with a fireball. I think a fireball will be enough to take him out. So we'll back him up a bit and then hit him with a fireball. That should hopefully get rid of him, and we're actually making pretty good progress here. 48, yep, that'll pretty much take him down. There we go, so he's gone. That's another guy we got rid of, and there's a couple of them left, 4 of them left. So we got rid of basically half their group already. I'm actually gonna move, actually I'm gonna hit him with a poison shot. Hopefully it poisons him. And, oh, actually you can counterattack. I gotta back her up. So if you're getting counterattacked a lot, you can pretty much just back up. So I'm gonna back her up over here, and now she won't get counterattacked by him, but she'll still hit him with a poison shot. There we go. So we'll do 18 damage. Hopefully it poisons him. So, yep, there we go. So that'll just help out anyway. She has 36 health left, so that might be tough. I might have to just heal her, honestly, just because I could get in the way. Like, that might at least help, just getting in the way. Let's see how much damage she'll actually do. 32, see, that wouldn't be enough damage to get rid of him. Maybe strong blow would. 42, he'd be close. He'd have 20 left. He might have to retreat then, or I can just heal her. I think I'm just gonna heal her. I gotta keep my archer around. Archer is very good in this case, so we'll keep her around there. And I guess we'll just keep working through this, guys. And really, at this point, I'll jump you guys over to Handheld Mode. I hope you enjoyed taking a quick look at this. It's very much a tactics-based RPG game, as you can tell here. Full story, they say it's 82 campaign chapters across the 3 games. That seems like a lot for 15 bucks. So this isn't for everyone, obviously, right? If you're a fan of these tactics-based games, this at least seems like it'll keep you entertained for 15 bucks for quite a bit of time. The leveling's pretty quick. You have a job system that's kind of tiered off into trees, so there's not as much freedom as I'd like there to be. Like with Tactics, where you have basically in this case, a selection screen where you can pick anyone you want at any time. As you unlock them, it's not really a tree, it's more just like you complete this much and you get a new job. So it is kind of tiered off, but it has the progression there. It seems very fun. The visuals, again, not for everyone, but if you're a fan of the PS1 or Super Nintendo style tactics games, this is going to be a game you probably want to spend the $15 on. You'll get your time out of it. Or if you're a fan of the Mercenary Saga series, there you go. You can technically complete the series here and get all of them at once and play the first one in English for the first time. Thanks guys for watching. I'm going to leave you the handheld footage and I'll see you next time.